we thought we'd go into a bit of Dearest Dom
Yes.
/ Ethan.
That was a classic, though. I think it shouldn't have never really gone, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one thing Cam contributed to the show, really. That was his idea. I'll
Yes,
fully give
yeah.
him that. Yeah, but I think he just stopped caring about the show in general and stopped bringing it. But we've decided to bring it back. With a bit of a twist, what we've done, you've got one Dearest Dom.
Yep.
I've got one Dearest Ethan. We're both going to give probably different advice to different issues, and yeah, it'll be a good day. So I'll get us started.
Great.
So, dear Ethan, my wife packed handcuffs and nipple tassels to see her cousin for the weekend. What do I do?
Right. Dearie me.
What do you do in that situation? Pretend you're 40.
Right,
got
so
a
I'm the
wife.
husband, right?
Yeah, you're the husband.
And my wife has packed.
What happened
handcuffs
was
and
he
nipple
went
tassels.
rooting through. She said, "Oh, I'm off to see my cousin for the weekend." Then he went rooting through her bag because he was looking for a spare phone charger and came across the handcuffs and nipple tassels. What do you reckon?
There's a few different angles you can look at this. I'd say there's one that just occurred. Is she definitely seeing her cousin? Is that a sort of cover
Well,
up?
I think that is the cover up. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
well, you never know. It depends. It's UK based, not no America. It's quite a popular cousinly love. But
What incest?
yeah, but
What does it make it even worse if it's
either
a
way,
cousinly thing?
yeah, because he's sort of crossing. I
Right.
think to a point you sort of go, oh, fair enough. But I mean, I imagine the husband would know the cousin as well. But so the point that it might not be a cousin, it's just a cover up. Then
Well,
that's strange.
We can only assume
Enough. I imagine these handcuffs and nipple tassels aren't being used on the husband, or well, not used on the
that.
husband.
Oh, that's something else he said. He
Wow.
said another reason he's annoyed is she's never that sort of kinky,
Yeah.
experimental in the bedroom with him. So not only is he annoyed that she's probably cheating on him, but he's thinking, what am I missing? Why is she not doing this with me?
I think I'd confront. Well, the easiest thing to say is confront her about it and
Yeah.
sort of like what's going on. I'd be curious to see how she try and blag her way out of it. So how can
Yeah.
she justify? Was she going to claim she's doing police training or something?
I think if it was just the handcuffs, yeah, you could say, listen, I didn't want to tell you, I'm going to do a police course. They told me to bring my own handcuffs. Maybe you could get away with that, but do you think it's the nipple tassels
Yeah,
that
that's a bit far.
seals the deal?
Yeah, definitely confront them about it and try and sort of dig to the bottom.
What
of
if she
it,
doesn't admit it? What if she's like, oh, I don't know how they got in there?
Don't be silly with me, love, that kind of thing like that.
Well, put her in her place.
Don't take me for a fool. Yeah, I've seen her.
Would
I'm
you-
not planning them myself, have I?
Would you? I've never really. Since I've known you, you've been a single man. I think. Are you
Pretty
the
much.
type to lay down the law in a relationship? If you found out, would you kick off, make her know how you feel?
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy, but there's ways you go about things. I don't want to mention his name again, but there's, yeah, you go about right way things. You go things respectfully.
Yeah.
As long as you don't cross any boundaries, no, don't have to be violent or don't have to get particularly rowdy. Just,
Right. Yeah.
or you can actually you can just be quite sort of soft with it really and go, well, off you go then, and
Well, she
I won't
wasn't
be-
the one anyway.
I won't be here. Yeah,
Yeah.
just sack it up. Well, she's not the one if she's up to doing that. It's a bit strange.
Well, it's a very
Very least.
very mature approach to the situation. I believe you've got one for me. as well?
Yes. In the style of Cameron, I went, Dearest Dom. I really like this girl at work, but I'm not quite sure how to approach the subject. Sorry. She always seems interested when I talk to her, but I've heard she has a boyfriend. Should I send her a picture of my penis?
How do you go from that? I was not expecting that. So, well, obviously not. Obviously not. I don't know. Have you ever heard of a successful relationship starting with like someone just DMing them a picture of the cock on like Twitter or something?
No, I had a bad story once from a sort of tale that's gone through. Is that similar situation? A guy was dating a girl, and the girl's sister sent a picture of her nudes. Sent nudes
Yeah.
to the sister's boyfriend.
Right.
Without sort of asking, and it sort of ended up breaking them up because the sister saw the phone, even though the boyfriend didn't do anything about it. It sort of wrecked everything really. Sort of the sisters'
What?
relationship.
They were
and
just on the phone, and she. Well, he
she
could have.
saw it. 'Cause
Yeah.
the phone kept buzzing. He kept getting more and more
What,
pictures.
so he didn't even ask for them, and she just kept
Yeah,
dishing them through.
Yeah.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a bit. Boyfriend got a
But-
bit stitched up though. He didn't do anything, but yeah. Back to the dearest Dom is. Yeah, I don't know where we were with that.
I forgot the question. Oh yeah, right. So should I send
Send
a picture of my penis?
Yes. Yeah.
No, obviously not. So he's chatting to her at work.
Yep.
So he's got I mean, he's got her on some sort of like Snapchat or something. If
Yeah.
he's even considering that. I mean, the only obvious thing to do is just to keep talking to her more. Maybe. I mean, he says he doesn't know if she's got a boyfriend. Sort of do it. We're both big fans of The Office. You know how David Brent and what's his name, Tim, sort of slyly ask whether you've got a boyfriend. David Brent says like to that girl like, "Oh, bring your boyfriend along tonight if you want," to get her to say it without just asking her straight
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
"Do you have a boyfriend?" So sort of do it in a way like that, phrase it like that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking. I wasn't sure which moment you're going for because there's a moment with Tim and Gareth
Yeah.
with the merger, and Tim's
yeah.
trying to be very subtle
Yeah.
about it. You moving up with your boyfriend. And,
Yeah.
well, then Gareth just goes, "Well, do you have a boyfriend or not?" So yeah,
Yeah.
I'd go for the former approach.
The subtle approach. And
Yeah.
if she doesn't, the coast is clear. Maybe save the pictures of your, take them, and then just save them for a later date if you that.
Someone else even.
Yeah, if you really want to take pictures of your penis,
Yeah.
you know, take them, and then if she's up for it, send them at a later date. That's my advice.
It's not my style. The whole picture taking. I don't know about you, but
I don't get. It seems too risky for my liking.
yeah.
If
I've got
you
a story
send it-
about that.
Oh, go on.
Could go to. I was in year 13, sixth form, and there was people were arranging a New Year's party, so
Oh yeah.
good party to be fair. But there's a big group chat on Snapchat, about 30 people in. The guy arranging the party sent a picture of his cock by accident, and it's just a picture. He's just like, yeah, he sent it, and everyone in this before you could delete Snapchats as well. Like you can now, you can delete them. But everyone was sort of I've never seen the group chat so active. I was at football training, I was just sort of out on my phone. I pressed that, I'd open a new snap. There's just a picture of a cock on my phone. I was just before football training started, and one of the other lads I was playing with just went, "Why is there a cock on your phone?" I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I looked in the chat. It just exploded. Everyone sort of, "Oh my god!"
Screenshotted it.
5 screenshots
Yeah.
going, "Oh my god!"
Oh.
And he ended up getting like sort of. The guy was 18 before it creates any legal issues with this next part. So
Right.
is a few people, not me, a few people screenshotted it and started airdropping it round the sixth form, just randomly.
To the teachers.
Even to the teachers on
What?
teachers' iPad.
Really?
Teacher's iPad, and then someone like declined. Whilst the teacher's out of the room,
Oh.
just left their iPad and looked, someone airdropped it and just declined it. But it's a risky game.
That
I
is
think that
brutal.
I don't think I'd have done it anyway, but that story cements that that's not my style. I definitely
Just that
wouldn't
one
risk it.
misclick on Snapchat
Yeah.
and it's game over. How's he do it? Did he ever mentally recover from that, or like in sixth form?
He's a bit
You
of a,
can't really come back from that.
he's
can
a
you?
bit of a dodgy fella anyway now, to be honest, from what further tales come out.
Maybe that
but
ruined him. Maybe that moment was like his
Yeah.
joker moment.
Yeah, yeah, struggles with mental,
What,
not
like,
mental health, but yeah, well, to an extent. But
bit loopy.
yeah,
Like Joker.
he wasn't all there.
Right.